Hey guys, how are you? I am addressing the comments. I actually put up a post on my community board asking for Q&A questions for me. So if there were questions you had for me, wanted to get to know me, curious about something, I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to get those questions asked and answered. So here we go. I was having a little bit of technical difficulty, so I'm just like getting this pulled up. So first question, we're just going to jump right in because I'm getting ready to address the comments from last week, and then I'm going to address the comments from one specific video from this week because I thought it got like 160 comments, so I felt like it deserved a video of its own. So that's going to be coming up after I post this one. So the first comment today is coming from Lotus Black. She said, "Hi, Fran. How and what made you start critiquing and commenting on content creators? And what is your career background?" So thank you, Lotus, for asking that question. So specifically, I don't really feel like I comment or critique specifically on content creators. It's more so the videos. So I watch a lot of YouTube. My husband and I have two different kind of genres or niche type videos that we enjoy. However, I watch a lot, and I really just didn't have anyone to talk to about some of the channels I was watching. I mean, some of them were beauty channels, some were just like straight vlogs. I used to watch or still watch some van life, but I'm just so busy now. I don't have time to watch it as much as I used to. And somehow, I think it was that I watched a pregnancy video from another channel that I watched a little bit in my past, and I still like a lot, but because of that pregnancy announcement video is when I got the Olivia's video in my timeline. And that was when a whole lot of stuff was going on with Olivia and many others, along with Strong Mommy Chrissy. For those of you who don't know, Strong Mommy Chrissy and Olivia have not always been friends, and they were basically at each other's throats once upon a time. But that's a whole nother story, and you can always go back in my playlist to see those videos. But it really came from not having anyone to really talk to about these videos and about what was going on with these content creators. So in a way, you're kind of right. I mean, I really never thought of it as commenting on the content creators specifically, but so the first video that I actually did was a video right after Kaya and T.S. Madison fell out. And I mean, gosh, I used to be up at night watching their videos when they would post. I think they would do it on maybe Tuesdays or Sundays, something like that. So this is going back over 2 years ago now. And oh my God, I love those videos. But I knew the night that Kaya got pissed off when T.S. Madison invited Monique on, that it was getting ready to be a problem. And I was hoping it wasn't going to be over. But unfortunately, we all kind of know how that turned out if you watch T.S. Madison and Kaya. It was just really unfortunate. So that kind of really kickstarted it. Also, I had roughly about a 25-mile commute. Where I live I'm probably about a 25 minute drive away from my job. However, Farah started going to a magnet school, which is basically a regional public school that is managed by our public school system. And we started taking her to that school, and that is a significant drive. So I also really wanted to start vlogging and podcasting and things like that. And it gave me a lot of time to listen to material. It also gave me time to like have questions. And that's really how it started, out of just the sheer kind of, am I the only one listening to this? Boy, I'd love to have some people to talk to about this. These are my thoughts and opinions on this. And that's kind of how it started. So I hope that answers the question for you. What is my career background? So when I got out of college, I started in sales, and I was in sales, more like sales support. I was a account manager, and I moved down here to North Carolina. And from there, I was offered an opportunity to work in agency staffing. So I started out as a recruiter and learned the ropes. And basically, I worked as a recruiter for many years. I became a branch manager. I managed several branches, and I segued into corporate recruiting as a senior talent acquisition senior talent acquisition, corporate recruiter. I was trying to think, what is my title? So I worked for Walmart corporate once upon a time as a senior management recruiter, and now I work for a large transportation company as a senior corporate recruiter. So that is my career, human resources. So I hope that answers your questions, Lotus. If you have any more questions for me, please let me know. So my next question is from a longtime subscriber. Her name is Stacy Butts. Hey, Stacy, how are you? So Stacy is asking, well, did she even ask me a question? Stacy says, "Good morning, sis. I just want to say you're doing a great job and have a blessed day and be safe." Oh, you're so sweet, Stacy. Thank you. Thank you. So I think I said, what did I answer? I thought she asked me a question, but I guess not. That's okay. And then Kels wanted to say hi too. Hey, Kels. Hey, girl. So I think I was just like, ask me a question, and then she didn't. So that's okay. But Kels, I'm waiting for a question from you. So Trina Reynolds, who has been around for a while with me too. Trina is always watching and commenting and always has really great thoughts and perspective. She says, "Hey, Fran, you have a very nice voice. My question is, can you sing? Did you ever sing in church choir? Is that one of your talents, singing?" That is such a great question. I love to sing, but I am not a great singer. I used to be in choir, not in church, in school. So I was definitely like a choir geek. I love like doing the Christmas chorale. I went to Catholic school, so we used to have a Christmas choral, and I used to participate in that. I love singing. I was in talent shows and things like that, but I don't think of myself as like a great singer. Also, I'm very much out of practice because I think, as you know, any really good singer, they practice all the time. So my voice is very rusty, and I'm not really a singer. You know, I don't consider myself a singer. I haven't sang with intent or purpose like in probably 15 years. So I'm not a singer. And you know, so, but yeah, I do love to sing though. If you ask my husband, I'm singing all the time, but I'm not getting ready to cut any records, put it that way. So, but thank you so much. I do get a lot of comments that people like my voice and they find it very calm and soothing. And I really appreciate that, guys, because it's definitely very much a compliment, and I take it that way. So thank you. And I really appreciate that, you know, my voice is not like nails on the chalkboard, because I know that there are some people on this platform that, you know, I like watching their content, but sometimes like when just listening to them talk for long periods of a time can be a lot. So, but yeah, thank you, Trina. I really appreciate it. So if you missed out on asking me a question, don't forget, you can send me a question anytime. I will put back up a Q&A So maybe we can do this again next week, or maybe in a couple of weeks once I get maybe like a handful or two handfuls of questions. But I really appreciate these ladies taking time to send me a question. And I have one more from Ebony Cherry. So Ebony, oops. Okay. Ebony says, do you think that the four moms have broken any stereotypes? Or do you think that they are a walking advertisement that, so I'm in a bad place right now. Okay, here we go. Sorry about this, guys. Do you think the four moms have broken any stereotypes, or do you think that they are a walking advertisement that takes us back to 1990 when the government was trying to crack down on welfare reform? So that's a big question, Ebony. And okay. Have the four moms broken any stereotypes? Well, I'm going to say this. Yes. So in the sense that I'm going to say, look, I can't even verify any of these people are married. I'm assuming that Ming is married when you're saying four moms. I'm assuming that she's married. I haven't followed her long enough to know. Did we see any wedding pictures? Were they at a church? Did they get married at Justice of the Peace? I don't know. Just on face value, the videos, they're saying that they're married. So Ming, Olivia, Chrissy, I'm not sure Chrissy's married. I'm not trying to throw salt in the game, but I was watching a video the other day and Chrissy called Cash's dad hubby. So I don't know if she called every man that she was in love with hubby. I don't know that DeMarcus is her husband. She called him hubby. I don't know. I mean, she could be calling everybody hubby for all I know, but I'm just kind of like, Chrissy, is that what you called everybody? Like, would you really get married? So I don't know. Maybe she's married, maybe she's not. It doesn't matter. But like you said, so have they broken some stereotypes? They have. 3 say that they've been married or are married. So I think that breaks the stereotype. Do you think they're a walking advertisement that takes us back to the 1990s? 1990s was like crack and all of that. So then, okay, so government crackdown on welfare. So not so much welfare reform, but the government crackdown on welfare. They all say that they're not on welfare. So in some ways, yes, have they broken some stereotypes? These women are working for themselves. They are 1099. This is what they're saying. I don't know if they get public assistance, Section 8 food stamps. I know some of them did. Now some of them don't. So where they're breaking down stereotypes, if they've been able to get themselves off of public assistance, that's awesome. I'm not of the mindset that really wants to ever down a mom for being on public assistance. If you need it, that's what it's there for. Go get it. I just think that when you're saying you're a boss and to be a boss, those are probably things that you will have left in your past. There's plenty of women out here who are successful boss moms, boss women who are no longer on public assistance because they have created businesses and wealth for themselves and left that life behind them. I'm not seeing that yet with these ladies. But are they trying? I'm going to give them they're trying. I'm going to give them like a C+. Am I seeing boss in any of these ladies? No, I'm just going to be honest. No. Are they breaking stereotypes? I think so. I mean, are they trendsetters? Maybe some might say not positive trends, because we all know that most are endeavoring into a website like of adult nature. And I mean, that's on them if that's what they think they want to do. But yeah, I mean, I think that they're breaking some stereotypes. Chrissy, unfortunately, is in a stereotype of her own, making kind of the single mom of many. and many kids' fathers. I spent some time watching Chrissy's videos the past couple of days. I watched one older video right before she had her twins, and it just kept taking me into older videos of hers. And it was quite interesting. I actually really liked that Chrissy, a little bit younger, Chrissy, who kind of daily vlogged and really talked to you about what was going on in her life and what she was experiencing, rather than the Chrissy of today that is trying to spin doctor, feed us information of things that are not true, bogus storylines, or even just trying to manipulate kind of what's happening around her. And and also blaming others for her misfortune, whether it's reactors, whether it is trolls, whether it is curious subscribers, all of those things. I mean, Chrissy made a very deliberate effort here on YouTube to create a life for herself using her story. And she has years and volumes of video available for you to watch with very personal stories about what has gone on in her life. Even up to, I watched a video today where she did a story time about when she was 8 months pregnant and was arrested for having a expired license plate, and spent a evening in jail during that time. And then there's tons of videos. People always want to know kind of what happened with Cash's dad. I mean, it's all there. Not all of it maybe, and I haven't seen every video, but there's a lot there. So people who want to get the time or spend the time to get to know her, she's left not even breadcrumbs. She basically left keys to open up and understand a little bit more about her progression and who she is. And I really like that Chrissy a lot. I think she just is super honest, and it was really interesting to hear her story about. But back to your question, do they take us back to the 1990s? Maybe a little bit, but not completely. I mean, these women are definitely 2020. They got a whole different vibe. They got a whole different swag about them. They are not, if anything, because the 90s were all about, the war on drugs, just say no, and all of that had just kind of wrapped, I guess, in the 80s. I would say they are a trap queen of sorts, but it's more so this YouTube trap, these streets that I'm on right now. That's what I see them as. They are setting the trap on YouTube, and that's kind of where I see them. So, but yeah, are they breaking stereotypes? Some. Definitely as far as being an entrepreneur, 1099, not going to a traditional job, being able to make their own money. I think that is something super positive and something that is noteworthy. So anyway, I think that's my last question. So guys, if you have any questions for me, want to know my thoughts on something very specific, either leave it in the comment on a video, but if you think it's going to get lost in a video, go ahead. I will post another Q&A, or you're welcome to comment in this video if you have some questions for me. And the next time I do a Q&A, I will give you an answer. So anyway, thank you so much for taking time to click on this video today. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as I post a video. I do have more addressing comments coming up, so you will be seeing that dropping This will drop today, and you probably will see some more comment videos dropping tomorrow and on Saturday. So leave me your comments and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Take care. Be careful on these streets, y'all. Bye.